I can remember I left to go to college in 1982, and whenever I would come back, you would begin to see that the business district was beginning to lose businesses. The bank was gone, the grocery store was gone, the corner pharmacy was gone, and all those businesses, little kind of carry-out restaurants, they had all began to disappear. When my Brother's Keeper opened a little over 30 years ago, it was basically a drop-in center. People could come in for a cup of coffee, some clothing if they needed it, and some social life, finding some support with, being together. And then as the neighborhood began to continue to change, then the needs began to change. And so we began serving a daily meal, a hot lunch, and then a social worker would come in to do some case management. And then from there, different things began to grow.
Oh my God, my Brother's Keeper played a great role. They're the anchor to this community, because if my Brother's Keeper was not there, it would be a lot of hungry folks, a lot of people just out wandering about, not knowing where to go or what to do.
My Brother's Keeper needed to create a strategic plan in order to realize its vision of being a key player in the revitalization of Irvington. So in 2011, under the guidance and direction of Dr. Joe Tyler, board members, staff, volunteers, and community members committed their time and talents to the creation of a mosaic that they hoped would influence the organization's strategic plan and be a constant reminder of the work they were charged to do.
I was part of that first day for the strategic plan, working on drawing out what we thought the neighborhood would look like in 10 years, or what we wanted to see.
The first step in the process began with storytelling, and each stakeholder had an opportunity to share their vision for a revitalized Irvington.
I got to learn a lot about people that actually lived in this community, grew up here, and I could share my experiences from my background, but I could understand that the things that have driven me in my life were the exact same things that we all wanted to bring to this process.
After the storytelling, they were asked to draw images that depicted their hopes for the community. Finally, as a group, they laid out the drawings and organized them in a way that they all had to agree on.
The stakeholders began to realize that we're not doing for the community, that we have a charge to work with the community. So we are each my brother's keeper, and we are each my brother.
In the next step of the process, stakeholders gathered to break tiles and glue the pieces together to bring life to the drawings they had previously created.
Working together, sharing the breaking of the stones, putting the colors together, laughing across the table, but helping each other, just made it all more real.
It builds that sense of community amongst us, and kind of bridges gaps, and it helps people take ownership of the process, that this is the vision that we have, and it's going to take everybody to make it come to be.
So often things in business and government, wherever, are created and written down, and they're put in a binder and put on a shelf and never see the light of day. But this is really, it's the vision, and it is literally a visible presence of what we all took a lot of time to create.
I feel like the folks at My Brother's Keeper have captured something that's really essential about the work of My Brother's Keeper and the work of Irvington, and that when they come in, they are reminded of that. They stuck to the process, they went through the process, and now they're going to actually do the actions that are required to get some real and tangible products, some real change, some real community action out of the work that they did.
The images in the mosaic tell the story of a movement, from inspiration to dreams to unity, building energy, community, and achievement. It captures My Brother's Keeper's comprehensive vision for its strategic plan and collaborative action that will create a new future for Irvington.
I can see Irvington going back to where it was, even before I came here, I heard great things about Irvington. That's what made me choose to live in Irvington. So I'm sure we can get back there. It just takes dedication and hard work.